Okay YouTube, this is my unboxing quick review of the Citizen Red Arrows limited edition NAVIHAWK AT watch. Model number is JY8040-55E. What you're looking at here is the box that it comes in, and this is quite a big box for such a small watch, but it is a limited edition, so they do put a lot of effort into their display and packaging system with their limited edition watches. So if we quickly take off the lid here to have a closer look at what's inside. Now the box was a little bit damaged, but I got a little bit off, so I was happy enough with the price. I paid £400 for this. The RRP is £895, so a very good price for what I believe is a very nice watch. Right, so inside the box itself, we see here we get the Red Arrows presentation case, and it's styled on the BAE Systems Hawk TMK1A, and has a lower compartment for the sunglasses which come with it for their storage. So if we take the box out here to have a closer look, so that's the presentation box. I'll put that to one side for a minute. As you see, there's a bit of damage to the inside here of the outer casing, but it's only the felt on the sides, so I was, with the discount, I was happy enough. And to the left of the box here, if we pull up this compartment, we see inside here we get, this is where you find the Serengeti sunglasses that come with the watch. Now we will take a closer look at those later. Okay, thanks to some video editing, later has arrived, and now we're going to take a look at the Serengeti sunglasses. This is the case that they come in, and if we see inside, these are the pair of sunglasses that come complimentary with the watch. Now these are the R541, I think is the model number on these Serengeti Brando velvet gunmetal aviator sunglasses. Now these in themselves are a limited edition, and they're actually quite an expensive pair of sunglasses to get free with a watch. If you look up on Amazon.co.uk, you will see these glasses retailing for £140, reduced down from £215. So really an excellent pair of sunglasses, and to be honest, I was surprised at the quality and the value of the sunglasses that came free with the watch, and I think they look amazing on. I'm very happy with the sunglasses that have come here, and it's definitely something I'm going to use, as I will be using this watch as my daily driver. These are just some pictures and shots, camera angles of the sunglasses themselves, to give you an idea of what they look like and what you are getting with this watch if you are lucky enough to get one of these limited edition watches, as there is only 1,000 made. Okay, now for a closer look at the watch itself and the presentation box it comes in. And underneath the lid here, we see that this is watch number 713 of 1000, and this is what the presentation box looks like from the outside. We'll just have a look from different angles. Now for opening the lid and seeing what's inside. So we'll open up the lid and remove the velvet cover that's on top and reveal what's underneath. And here we see the Red Arrows limited edition watch. The presentation of this watch is very impressive, and Citizen go a long way to ensure that their limited edition watches are presented exceptionally well. I mean, the box, the presentation, it just looks great. To the front of the box, if we pull out this drawer here, you'll see that this is a storage compartment that you can use to store your Serengeti glasses should you wish. Close that there again, and back to the top of the box where the watch sits. On first impressions, very, very happy with how this watch looks. If we take it out here just to have a closer look at the front of the clock face and how the displays work, and to the sides we can see here that the Red Arrows plaque is there. We have the signed winder, and to the right we have two buttons and the right dial winder. We're going to take this watch off its this holder here, and for now we're going to move it to one side just to have a closer look at what we get inside the box itself. So if we pull out the top, we'll see underneath here, this is where documentation is stored, the instruction manual. It's where I've kept my receipt, the extra year warranty should you register the watch with Citizen, is all kept in this lower compartment. That's basically all that comes with the watch underneath. Back to the watch itself. This is the front face of the watch. If we press this top right button, we can just see the backlight for the digital display. I have it currently set to date and day, so that shows me the current date. By pushing the bottom button, we'll just see that the last reception signal that the watch got, we can see that it was a high reception. To the sides again, just to take a closer look and for you to get a general idea of how the watch looks. It is very, very well made, and very impressed with how it looks. This is a watch that will get attention. The bracelet, I find, very sits very well on the wrist, feels comfortable, it is sturdy. The clasp, also sturdy, no problems with that at all, fits very well. And we're just going to take a close look here at the size of the band. It's all stainless steel. It's easy enough to remove links. Probably best to get a jeweler's to do it for you, just to make it fit better on your wrist. I wear it slightly loose, but if we put it on here to have a look to see how it looks on the wrist, and this is here the limited edition red arrows as it looks on the wrist, and very happy. I am very happy with how it looks, how it feels. It's a nice weight, not too heavy, not too light. This watch, it's water resistant to 200 meters, so no problems wearing it out and about every day. It uses automatic time keeping. It's a Japanese quartz movement with analog display, perpetual calendar, so that the date is always kept right. You don't need to adjust the settings. It updates every night at 2 o'clock in the morning to the correct time, so you always have an accurate time. So it's a very accurate, very good looking timepiece. I love how the red looks against the black. I think it looks very well. Taking the watch off again, just to have a few more close-ups of how it looks. This is the digital display on the right, displays the month and date and day, and this is the size. And on the left is your home city, which mine here says London for my for the time zone I'm in. This left dial here rotates this top bevel, and again, this can do number calculations in terms of distance, speed, time, even does division, things like that. It's worth reading the manual if all those functionalities is something you would like to get into. And the right dial here, as we're seeing here as I'm turning it, it changes the right digital display from calendar. You can look at the time. You can even go, that's the time we see there, so that's showing me the digital display of the time and the seconds. We also have the alarm setting there to the right, alarm 1 and alarm 2, which you can turn on, and that allows the watch to have 2 separate alarms. On the left we have the chronograph and the timer, all features and settings. Takes a bit to get used to how they all work, but definitely worth it if they're features you use. Not overly for me. I like to keep the date and the day on display. So this is the strap, a closer look at the stainless steel strap. It's kind of got a two-tone with a more shiny silver along that. There's 2 strips in the middle there, they're kind of a shinier silver. Looks very well to the size. Now we're going to look at how the watch looks in the dark. Now this is the watch in the dark, a video recording of how it looks. So as you see, it's quite easy read. No issues moving it a bit away from my hand. Still very clear. The lume on this watch is very impressive. Just some pictures then of the watch in night. A bit farther away from the camera and farther away again. It just shows how well it does light up, and again just from different angles. So lume wise, very impressed. Now for just some close-up pictures for you to get a better look at the watch itself. In terms of the functionality, there's a lot to go through, and there's other videos on YouTube where you can go through the tutorials and how different functions and features work. Suffice to say, there is a lot of them, but as a timepiece, generally very good. In terms of some specifications, it's an all stainless steel watch with EcoDrive U680 movement. It's automatic timekeeping, automatically updates your time, perpetual calendar. As you've seen, the glow hands are high grade, solar powered, never need a battery. Anti-reflective sapphire crystal, incredibly clear. The fold over clasp with double push button is very secure on the wrist. It's a 48mm, so it's a big size watch, but not too big, with a 14mm thickness. The weight is about 180 grams, but sits nicely at that weight. Again, Citizen watches I am very impressed with. This is another highly recommended watch if you're lucky enough to get it. Any questions or comments, please leave them below, and I hope you enjoyed this review. Thank you.